going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky, I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. I've got a good one. We got Judge Ricke out of Kansas, and we've got a guy that just keeps interrupting him. Judge Ricke's not the type of judge to interrupt. He's not. He will shut you down for it. This defendant also has a bunch of pro se motions that he's going to try to get past Judge Ricke. We'll see how that goes. Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Of State of Kansas versus Jared Gillum. These are case numbers 24 CR 476, 24 CR 477. Brett Sweeney appearing for the state of Kansas. I have an individual at the Sedgwick County Jail Zoom location. Who is that individual?
I'm here. I don't know who the other person is.
Okay, I'm here. Are you Jared Gillum?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Gillum, you have two cases, as I stated before the court. One is 24 CR 476. In that case, you are charged in count one with theft, a level 9 non-person felony. In the 477 case, you are charged in count one with making false information, a level 8 non-person felony, and count two, theft, a class A non-person misdemeanor. You will not be asked to plead at this time as felonies are charged in each case. Rather, preliminary hearing schedulings will be made before you are assigned judges. Your cases have been assigned to different judges, and therefore 2 dates will be given out. This court has been assigned the 476 case. The 477 case. So the 477 action will be set on this court's calendar for February the 18th, 2025, 2:30 p.m. You must fully participate in that docket at that time, Mr. Gillum. February 18, 2:30 p.m. in this court.
Okay.
The 476 case has been assigned to the Honorable Jan Satterfield. Judge Satterfield's next docket for that purpose would be March 17, 2025 at 2:30 p.m. Must also fully participate personally in Judge Satterfield's docket at that time. So you've got two court dates, February 18 and March 17, both at 2:30 p.m. And you must.
Can I get something to write this down with 1 second?
Well, perhaps someone at the jail can write that down for you.
You said it's what? February 18th at
February 18,
2:30 p.m.
2:30 p.m. and March 17, 2:30 p.m. You must appear both times.
Okay.
Mr. Gillum, do you have the resources to hire your own lawyer here?
No. But I submitted a couple motions.
Well, we'll deal with that.
Okay, yeah, no problem. But no, I do not, sir. I'd like a public defender if possible.
The court will appoint James Watts to represent Mr. Gillum in each of these two actions.
Yes, sir.
James Watts is appointed. And I will note, Mr. Gillum, that you have $2,500 cash or professional surety bonds set in each of these two cases.
Do I have two 2,500s or is just one?
That's correct. You have two separate, distinct $2,500 cash or professional surety bonds. I will note that you have on your own submitted a couple of motions. One is a motion for OR bond modification. Apparently, you think that if you were granted an OR bond in these cases, this would help you with something you've got pending in Sedgwick County?
No, I don't have anything pending. So I'm on drug court through Sedgwick County. And I attend, like as I stated in my motion, it's like I don't know if you're familiar with drug court here in Sedgwick County. I was stating in my motion that I see my PO, Miss Carly Johnson, once a week. I also go to court once a week through Roger Woods' courtroom. And I attend treatment twice a week, and I have a 60-day commitment in sober living house. So like I was just basically saying, so like I'm on a commitment right now for drug court until February 2nd, and then my commitment's over with. I've done 60 days on it. And then I'm going to sober living if I'm released from here. And I was just saying that I have like, so I won't just be released to the streets on an OR bond with you guys, but I'll begin, like I said, meeting with my ISO once a week. I'll be in court once a week, and I'll attend treatment through Sedgwick County twice a week, which I've already been doing for the past year. I have another year left on it. And I was just saying that it, like, if I'm still held in custody on these for these bonds, then it just kind of tampers with me, hinders me from continuing with my plan that I have set forth with Carly Johnson. So I was just asking for an OR bond modification for these cases so that once my commitment's done here, I can go to my sober living and continue my treatment. And like I said, I'll be in contact with my PO and my judge once a week, so I won't be just out on the streets running loose and wild with you guys not having anywhere. And they make sure I get to court. Like I missed my court date here on the 2nd, and they locked me. Part of my commitment that I'm doing right now is for missing the court date there in Butler County on the 2nd. I got locked up December 5th.
All right. This guy is, he seems pretty intelligent. He understands how the court system works, but he just contradicted himself. They're gonna make sure I attend court, but they didn't. You missed your court date, which I assume is why he's in jail now. They didn't say why he's in jail. He's got 2 cases, and the defendant did say something about he's being held on the bonds. So I'm guessing he missed court, and that's why he's in jail. Okay. Anyone pick up what I'm trying to say? Yeah, he missed court, and so they're not making sure he went to court. It's still his responsibility.
All right, Mr. Gillum, this court believes that your bonds are appropriately set where they are. They're at a very low level for a cash or professional surety bond, considering that you've got 2 separate and new felony cases pending in Butler County.
I mean, is there a way that
you're being held in Sedgwick County right now because they've committed you to jail until February the 2nd?
Yeah, so I'm on a 6.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I understand your situation. Court's going to deny your motion for an OR bond. You're
there's
not
a way maybe I can get them set to
in the
just.
court's view.
Is there a way to just get them ran together?
The bonds have been appropriately set by each judge at 2,500 cash or surety, and I'm going to leave them exactly where they're set. I believe that those are both very fair bonds under the circumstances.
That's $500.
Post those bonds.
I don't have $500. Is there a way that I could get them ran as one $2,500 bond?
No.
And
No.
I have the funds for that.
No. Judge Satterfield set hers 2,500 cash or surety. This court did the same. They're both reasonable. They're independent from one another. So you'll have to make bonds on both before you're subject to release out of Sedgwick County, apparently.
Yeah, that's not abnormal. A judge won't touch another judge's bond unless there's some circumstances to do so. So Judge Ricke isn't going to touch Judge Satterfield's bond. Generally, if a judge changes it, they're going to raise it. The guy did something horrendous. They're like, oh, it was 2,500, now it's 10,000. But he's not going to touch Judge Satterfield's bond. Sorry, man. That's not unusual. But he asked. He tried. He actually filled out the motion. He submitted a motion instead of just going to court and asking for a bond argument. So, I mean, like I said, he seems to have a intelligent head on his shoulders when it comes to the court system. Probably been through it a lot. I can't say that for sure. Maybe he's just a smart guy. I don't know.
Again, James Watts is appointed in each case, and we've got a court date set in each case. All right. Regarding the motion to dismiss, I will address it only in regards to this court's case. And in regards to the 477 action, you filed it apparently in each of these 2 cases. You hadn't been notified of your Miranda rights. I don't see that as a reason to dismiss your case. The state's not attempting to introduce any statements that you've made against you. That's not pertinent. You have been now appointed counsel, had a first appearance. I don't know what your allegation is regarding prosecutorial misconduct, but the court sees no evidence from your motion that there's been any.
I mean, because I was told that I
You
got a
claim that
letter
you've
sent
suffered a
out.
complete violation of your procedural due process rights, but you haven't set forth how.
I mean, because I said I got told when I got arrested and put in court here that I missed a court date in Butler County on December 2nd, but I was not notified of a court date in December 2nd. So when I contacted the courthouse in Butler County, they said that a letter was sent out to an old address that I haven't lived at for 3 years, and that was proper notification of a court date. And I don't see. I was in sober living at Emerge Sober Living when supposedly this letter got sent
Right.
out.
Mr. Gillum, let me stop you there. Summons is issued to people routinely to tell them when to come to court.
Right. And it was
The
sent to an
sheriff's
address
office
that
in
was 3
Sedgwick
years
County.
old.
Wait a minute. Don't talk over me. We're not going to get anywhere if you do that. The Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office tried to serve you at apparently was the address that the prosecutor's office knew about. Apparently that was unsuccessful to give you notice. So they have the option to seek an active warrant, and that's what issued, an active arrest warrant. We can't summons you in, then you have to be picked up on a warrant. Okay? So the court doesn't see that there's been a violation of your procedural due process rights, Mr. Gillum, and that you claim that this was all done with malice, evil intent, and culpable state of mind. The court has reviewed all of the aspects of your motion. I find no validity. And in regards to case number 24 CR 477, the court will deny your motion. You can take up with Judge Satterfield any claims you may have in the 476 case, and I'm sure that court will deal with your motion appropriately. So I believe that all of the business to be conducted in your cases today, I think we've addressed. Mr. Sweeney, on behalf of the prosecutor's office, is there anything else that you perceive that we still need to address?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Then at this time, the Gillum matters will be in recess and we'll move on to another matter. I want to thank the Sedgwick County Jail for their accommodation. So allow us to address Mr. Gillum's cases on this docket.
All right, that's it. Yeah, again, this guy didn't do a terrible job with his pro se motions. I could have worded them a little bit better, but the fact that he didn't update his address, that's on him. You know, you have an address that you gave to the court from 3 years ago. Yeah, you need to update them that you were in sober living. Otherwise, how are you going to get notified? That's not on them. That's on you. That's not prosecutorial, whatever the word is, misconduct. All right. I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Please hit that like button if you haven't. Until next time, bye.